Hello everyone, I'm a 30-year-old office worker, and recently, my boyfriend Harry proposed to me. We met through our mutual love of online gaming at a meetup, and despite our 7-year age difference, Harry is kind and understanding of my work schedule. However, I've always been hesitant about the idea of marriage, and I'm not sure if it's the right path for me. I enjoy my work and don't have many hobbies, which has caused issues in my past relationships. While I don't want to disappoint Harry, I'm conflicted about taking on additional responsibilities that could impact my career. I'm seeking advice and perspective from those who have been in a similar situation or have any thoughts on this matter. Working makes me feel good. I generally don't know what to do on days off, so I'm probably a bit strange. This is mostly the reason why all my ex-boyfriends left me. You are like a guy. Why do I have to adjust my schedule? Because of your work. They've said things like this to me. In the end, men want to be the ones in. They'll probably expect me to become a housewife or say things like housework is the wife's job unbearable. That's why I've never thought of marriage as being a happy ending, but Harry has proposed to me. I checked to see if he truly understands I'm not quitting my job. Of course. I don't know whether I can go out in days off. I don't mind. We are both going to do the housework. Are you okay with that? I've lived on my own for a long time. No problem. When I focus on work, we might not get much time together. Are you good with that? I have multiple hobbies and I know how to spend time on my own. Why do you want to marry me? Then it's just, even if all of what you just said, it's true. I don't want you to become someone else's. Even if we only live together on weekends or live separately, I still want to marry you, not just boyfriend and girlfriend, but an officially married couple who have vowed that they will love each other forever. Just my selfish request. So if you don't want to, we don't have to get married. Common law marriage can work if that's better for you. This all made sense to me. So I decided to trust him. He truly understood me and made these suggestions. I know I can manage married life with this man, and maybe I don't need to change a thing even if I get. This is why I decided to marry Harry, as I had been saying to my family and friends that I had no intention of getting married. They were all really surprised when I told them my mother was in tears because she was so happy. I realized how much this meant to her. She always said, "Leave the life you like," but in truth, I'm sure she wanted to see her daughter get married. I feel so happy to put a smile on my mom's face. I'm glad I got married. We have our wedding and we start life together as husband and wife. We've moved into our new house, unpacked and gone through all the complicated paperwork as well. It was then when Harry suggested we stay one night at his parents' house. It seems relatives are gathering this Saturday. I have to make sure I'm not rude to any of them. Oh, no problem. My parents were already old when they had me, and they'll probably think of you as more of a granddaughter than a daughter, so you don't have to worry too much. This is what my husband says, and I feel somewhat better. I did want to properly say hello to my in-laws after the. So I agreed to Harry's suggestion to attend the gathering. I had no idea what was about to happen. I called my mother and asked her whether there is anything I should be careful about at their house. I was cautious because I knew that all the relatives who are coming since my dad died when I was young, my mom has taken care of me on her own. I love and respect her. So, when I have concerns, I always speak to her. I should take an apron with me. Right? Yes. It might not be good to help with the preparation too much. So ask them if they need help, and if they say yes, you should be ready to do what they ask. Don't forget to bring some gifts with you either. Okay. Thanks, Mom. After speaking to her, I feel so much. This is going to work on the day we are going to Harry's parents' house. I feel completely ready. Harry drives, and in about 40 minutes we arrive. It's been since the wedding that I'm seeing my in-laws and the relatives. Harry says they're all looking forward to seeing me. I have no worries anymore and I'm excited. Once we are at it seems the relatives are already there. I can hear them chattering inside and they may already be dining. I follow my husband into the living room. Oh, you are here. Come in, sit down and we can toast one more time. Harriet's parents are already slightly drunk and they look cheerful. We sit down and have her. I hand the gift I brought to Harry's parents. Oh, thank you so much. Is there anything I can do to help as I say this? I take my aprons out of my bag. No, there's no need. You just sit here and enjoy. Okay. Thank you. Neither of Harry's parents asked me to help with anything and say I should enjoy the. I am a little surprised both of them are quite old. Harry's mother is 68 while his father is 72. As Harry said, they may be treating me as if I'm their granddaughter. These thoughts go through my head and we continued dinner when it happened. Here's another beer. Thank you. The wedding was wonderful. Wasn't? Harry's mother comes over to me and starts talking about the wedding. Oh, thank you. If I had one complaint, it would be about your mother though. I'm sorry, what do you mean? Well, the scar on her face, it's tough to look at. Excuse. It kind of ruins the feel of a celebration, doesn't it? Well, she was hiding it with makeup, but it did stand out. If I had a scar like that, I'd never attend the wedding. I couldn't believe my ears. Harry's mother was insulting my mom. Then her husband steps in and adds his comment. I guess it can be helped because you don't have a father. You will be wrong to have neither parent at the wedding. So even if she's scarred, she'd have to attend even though she knows how embarrassing it is. Unbelievable. What on earth are these people saying? My mom's scar is the result of an accident. When my dad drove, when I was mom would sit with me in the back seat for my safety. However, a speeding car from the opposite lane came crashing into us. And though my dad cut the wheel, he crashed into a pole and died there. And then mom came on top of me to protect me, but a piece of glass from the front window was stuck in her face and she was terribly injured. Harry's parents do not know about this. I look at Harry. I've explained everything to him so he knows how my mom got the scar. Harry looks uncomfortable, looks down at the food, and starts eating. You are not going to defend me. I am completely disappointed at him. Your wife's mother is being made fun of and you're not going to take your wife's. And ask for my in-laws completely out of the question. It's unthinkable. They were laughing and making fun of my mother in front of the relatives. I could not let this pass. Excuse me. Why would you say something like that? Didn't you even consider for a moment why my mother has that scar? Maybe they didn't expect me to snap back. But they seem to be in shock. The relatives are suddenly all silent as well. She got it trying to protect me during the accident where we lost my dad. If she hadn't saved me, I may have been the one who got injured, or I may have even died making fun of people's scars without even knowing what they went through. This is unbelievably child. I am sorry. I'm going home. The relatives all look uncomfortable and my in-laws are turning red. Harry is staring at me with his mouth wide open. I stand up and leave the house. I catch a cab, head to the station and take a train home. Once I'm home, I decide to gather my things and prepare to. But it's already nighttime and I can't drive because I've been drinking. So I spent that night at home. I decide to wait for Harry to return the next day. I wanted to leave as soon as possible, but maybe it's better to talk to him first and hear what he has to say before I go. When he's home, he looks very irritated. He throws his bags on the floor and glares. What was that? You embarrassed? Me and my parents. Your parents are the ones to blame. They insulted my mom in front of all the relatives. You know why my mom has that scar and he don't even try to defend me. That's not what I'm talking about. First you apologize for embarrassing me and my parents like that. What do you mean that's not what you're talking? If your parents hadn't acted so childishly, none of this would have happened. You are insulting my parents. Again, that is not what I'm doing. I'm saying the facts. I am explaining what happened. Mom and Dad were both so angry, but they're saying they'll forgive you if you apologize. They're being so generous. You should be grateful. Why should I be the one to apologize? I don't think I'll be able to get along with people who would say that I'm never going to see them again. Don't be stupid if that's what you're saying. I'm divorcing you. Get out. Actually, I was just about to leave, you know. I pick up the bags that I had already packed. You intended to leave? Yes, exactly. Because your family were terrible to me. Okay. Then I have something to show you too. He takes out the divorce papers and bangs them onto the table. He's already filled it out and his parents have signed their names as witnesses. This means they discussed this and decided that if I don't listen to them, he would hand me these papers, unbelieve. I want nothing to do with these people. So you scared if you are sorry at all. We are going back to my parents' house right now to apologize. I wonder why he thought this could be a good way to threaten me. I pick up the divorce papers in my bags and leave the house without another word. Harry cries. Hey, but I ignore. And I am back at my mom's house. Of course, I've submitted the divorce papers on the way. This means I have nothing to do with Harry anymore. My mom is surprised to see me at home, but she hears what happened and has a frown on her face. I'm so sorry. It's all my fault. Hey, if you say that again, I'm gonna get. You are the person I love and respect the most. If anyone insults you, I'm not forgiving them. I don't care if it's my husband or his parents. Thank you, Jade. A few days pass and Harry has reached out to me several times, but I continue to ignore him. Then it seems he couldn't wait any longer and he arrives on our doorstep. I don't want to let him in. So, we are talking at the. Will you reply to me and you have to come home right now? Why should I? I have nothing to do with you anymore. What? What do you mean? I submitted the divorce papers. Huh? We are not husband and wife anymore. Don't be silly. Why would you do that? You are the one who got the papers ready. It was just up to me to submit. I was only trying to threaten you. What do I care and why would you fill out the divorce papers? Just to threaten me. I can't believe this. I'm going to register a marriage again. Well, I'm not going to sign anything, and besides, I've already submitted documents to prevent you from doing that. No. Harry suddenly seems to have lost his strength. Please, please, can you reconsider this? We were in love. You know, that's not the reason why you want to continue our marriage. Is it what you want me to take care of? A nurse or a parents, right? Harry freezes. You can tell he hadn't expected me to be saying something like, your parents, they seem to have sore legs in a sore bag. They're quite old now. So you wanted a wife who can take care of them, right? Otherwise, all the responsibility would be yours because you are their only son. Harry is completely shaking up. I adjust and he's suddenly angry. Okay, fine. You. Then you are coming back right now. No way. Why should I take care of your parents? They have nothing to do with me anymore. Shut up. Shut up. I'm taking you home. No matter what you think you can threaten me. I'm being serious. I'm coming here again. As Harry says this, a man appears behind him. I look at the man and I'm. The man speaks to Harry. What do you mean by what you just said, sir? Who are you? Oh, forgive me. The man shows Harry his badge. Police. Are you a real cop? Yes. A patrol around this area undercover. I can call help right now if that's easier. No, no. Are you stalking this woman? No. No. I'm her husband. Her husband. But it seems she's in trouble. He's my ex-husband. We are divorced, but he's stalking me. What are you saying? Can you please explain, sir? I would like to ask that you come to the station with me. No, no. I just wanted to talk, but I'll come another time. Panicking. Harry runs away. Jade, are you right? You shocked me, Mitch. I didn't expect you to turn up like that. The policeman is Mitch, and we've been friends since we were children. I've recently been assigned to the station near here. Really? Good thing you are patrolling. Thanks. No, I actually received a call from your mom. Huh? I look inside the house and see my mom smiling at me. She lived on her own right. So I was worried and decided to stop by once in a while. Really? I didn't know. We decided together that we'd surprise you when you come back. After that, we go to the living room and talk about everything that's been going on. I tell Mitch about what happened with Harry. Mitch says I should post a restraining order, so I do so straight away. Thanks to this, I am able to completely end my relationship with him and his family. By the way, I heard from a mutual friend that Harry's parents are currently struggling with their health, and Harry is working hard to take care of them while juggling his own job. I wish him and his family all the best during this difficult time. As for me, I have some happy news to share. My childhood friend and I have recently gotten married, and I now live happily with my husband and mother. It's been a wonderful change for me. However, I've been dealing with some challenging in-laws who have said some hurtful things. It's disappointing that they can't understand or support our relationship, but we're doing our best to navigate through it. I'm glad to hear that Jade found happiness with someone who understands and accepts her. Congratulations to her and her family. Thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing to our channel. See you in the next one.